Guys, I'm doing something very, very interesting right now with the Rank and Rent model. It is something I've never done before. It's something I'm thrilled about. I'm super excited about. And I want to share it with you guys. And it just gets me that much more excited about the opportunity because there's so many different ways. The skill set is so valuable. By the way, I am late for an appointment. If you guys can see a glistening forehead of sweat, it's because I took a 5-second shower and am hustling to an appointment. But neither here nor there, guys. I want to tell you about what I'm doing, but it gets me so excited about the opportunities, the different things that we can do with this skill set that you don't even think about. And I'm going to go into a couple of different things and different ways that you can skin this cat, if I may, with this model. But I just want to, it just gets me so excited about if I'm going to learn a skill set, if I'm sitting here listening to this video or scrolling YouTube and trying to find some content to better myself, what better skill set than this, okay? So here's what happened to me, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. So I got a call last week, Wednesday, okay? I had the number saved in my phone, but I could not remember who this was. I was like, who is that? I just couldn't peg who it was. And I actually missed the call because my phone was on silent. That's a little pro tip. Keep your phone on silent all day and get some shit done. And so I started like doing some research. I text Francesca and I was like, Francesca, who in the heck is so-and-so? And they're like, she goes, that sounds familiar to me too. But I said, is it one of our clients? No. And the text that I got said, hey, Nick, this is so-and-so. I used to buy leads from you. Are you still in the business? So I'm sitting here going, who in the world? Anyway, we found out this is somebody who we had worked with in the past. This is somebody who we had sold leads to in the past, and nothing went wrong. This person just decided to start a different business or sell off that part of the business and focus on the part they're focusing on now. So I was like, oh, okay, that's who it is. So I'm gonna call him. So anyway, the next day I'm driving somewhere, and that's when I always make my calls, if you haven't noticed. And I call this person. I say, hey, what's up, man? How's things going? And he says, look, dude, he's like, I used to buy leads from you. He's like, it went super well. That I'm paying, I don't know how many hundreds of dollars per month right now with such and such company, and it's shit. I'm not gonna mention the company because I'm not gonna do that, but a big company you guys would all recognize, it's just shit. And I wanted to know if you can get me leads in these different industries. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's got this conglomerate business where he does like 5 or 6 different services in good lead generation niches, in good rank and rent niches. And I'm sitting here just licking my chops going, yes we can. So we're going through it, and I start just asking him, and I can hear the excitement in his voice. I can tell this dude's different. I can tell this dude's hungry. And so I kind of just shifted for a second, and I thought, why don't I look at this from a different perspective? Why don't I look at this as somebody who is like thinking about investing in this business? Not just somebody that I'm going to get their money or I'm going to ask them for X amount of dollars, but what if I was legitimately going to invest in this company or start a business with this person? So I started asking them questions. I said, hey, like, how much are you guys doing per month? And he told me, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty interesting considering the business that you're in. And then, okay, what's your profit margins and what? And he just kept saying, he's like, I just want to grow. I want to grow. I want to be the biggest in town. I want to be the best in town. I don't care where I need to drive. And he's saying all these things. And I'm like, bro, you're speaking my language. He's like, I know, dude. I follow you on Facebook. I know. He's like, that's why I'm calling you. So anyway, why am I telling you all this? Because guys, it clicked with me, and I thought to myself, you know what? I've got enough cash coming in with my rank and rent properties that I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try something interesting. I'm going to try something that I've never done before. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to, instead of just pitching them on $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month, $2,000 a month, I am actually going to ask this person. I'm going to do all the homework, which we've already started doing. I'm going to find the good niches within the city and the area that he wants to target. And I'm going to go back to him and say, hey, I'm not interested in your cash. I'm not interested in your cash at all. What I am interested in is equity. I'm interested in me being the marketing arm, me providing the leads, me providing the traffic to the website, to the properties that we would own. And instead of you paying me a flat fee every month, I want a piece of your business. I want to own a sliver of your business. I want to own X% of your business, and we split the profits, or we split the top line, whatever we decide to do. And I started thinking about it. I'm like, this could be very, very interesting. How much more of an incentive am I going to have? How much more motivated am I going to be to go and knock it out of the park, to go and add another website, to go and get another backlink, to go and have my team write some more content, to go figure out how to get another Google My Business or whatever they call it these days. I'm going to be so much more motivated. It got me super excited. Like, I'm literally, and guys, I might go to this guy and he might say, you know what, go kick rock. I don't think he will, because I asked him what his weakness or where he's struggling. He said, I just need more jobs. I just need more leads. I just need more calls. I'm like, dude, that's exactly what I can do. But I don't want to do the actual business. And so I'm looking at this like, this is a very interesting opportunity to explore, where I'm going to go in, I'm going to make an offer and say, hey, here's what it would cost per month. Here's the 5 different industries you asked about. These are the ones, these 3, these 4 look good. But why don't we do this? Instead of me charging you $10,000, $15,000 per month, why don't you give me part of your company? Why don't you give me equity in your company, and we do a percentage of how much money we actually bring in? Now, there's a lot of variables. This has to be somebody, that's trustworthy. This has to be somebody I'm gonna have to vet out. This has to be, there's many more steps to this, and at any point, I may back out and say, this ain't worth it. But what's fascinating, guys, is that it gives us the ability to call the shots. It gives me the ability to go in and say, hey, here's what it would be, but I'm not actually interested in taking your cash. The only way we're doing this deal is if we talk equity. If we talk equity, of course, is after I've done my due diligence, etc. But guys, it's so exciting and so interesting that we have this skill set. We have a skill set that we can literally take and we can turn it into not only cash, we can turn it into freaking equity in companies. Guys, why not? Come with me here. Why not own equity in 5 different businesses in your hometown? The best concrete guy, the best tree service guy or gal, the best this, the best that, the best window tinter. Why not own 25, 50% equity in 5 different businesses and just do what you're already doing? I mean, dude, are you kidding me? No cash outlay, just what you already would be doing. Now, you got to obviously vet this out. You got to do this correct. Guys, this is such an exciting skill set. I'm really, really pumped about this deal. And what I've noticed by doing it this way is I'm actually approaching this way differently than I have any of these other deals. I'm looking at this like, hey, this is not just going to affect, how well I perform, but this is going to affect how much I get paid. So it's actually forcing me to do a better job in my due diligence, in my preparation, in my offer. And anyway, I'm saying all this because, guys, there's so many ways that we can take this business model. There's so many things we can do with this skill set. There's so many different opportunities that we have with Rank and Rent and the skill set of getting a business, phone calls, getting a business from nowhere to page 1, that we are just scratching the surface. So what I would ask you guys is, what opportunities do you have this week, last week, week before, last month, upcoming week, upcoming month? Start keeping your eyes open for other opportunities besides just the traditional in the box. Now, make sure you have your bills paid. Make sure that you have food on the table. Make sure that everyone, little Johnny's getting fed at night, of course. But then when you get in a position where I'm at, where it's like, that extra $1,000, that's cool, but it's not like gonna change my life. But owning a percentage of that company that blows up, that explodes, that this guy wants to crush it, that could be very, very fascinating. So guys, this model, I don't know how many reasons I've given you, but this thing is absolutely exciting. I love it. I can't wait to just continue to see how I can turn this into money. And with that said, guys, go and get you some equity.